Before and during Qcompliance installs, CISOs and other executives often ask us which data sources help populate the controls and visualizations that we'll be seeing. Once Qcompliance is installed, it's also important for the Splunk and system admins to be able to determine which visualizations are getting data and which ones need additional data onboarded. We provide two different pages where we can take a look and see about that data and see which visualizations are getting data. The first is our control monitoring coverage dashboard. This shows us which visualizations are getting data, which ones have missing data in them, and also which ones are completely missing data. We can now filter this based off of which ones have visualizations so that there's less noise in the screen. We can also filter on which visualizations specifically have data. As before, we can still click on the control to see which visualizations have data. In this case, they all do. Or click on a yellow or red one to see which ones are missing data. In this case, I'm missing data for my recently created temporary accounts. I can click on the name of the visualization in order to see the pertinent information for it. In this case, we're looking for accounts where the days active is less than 50 days. This lets me see which data models and indexes I'm looking in for this data and which fields and tags I'm looking for. This way I can work with my Splunk and system admins in order to determine if this data is actually in Splunk, and if not, which data sources we might need to onboard in order to power this visualization. We can also take a look at our data sources page. Our data sources page gives us an idea of which controls are powered by which data sources. So as we can see here, we can see all of our controls. For each of them, we can scroll through and look at the different data sources. But now we give you the ability to actually be able to filter based off the available source types. For example, if I want to know which ones are powered by WinEvent log security, I can click on that and it will show me the appropriate controls. Which ones are getting that data, which ones can actually have their visualizations powered by that source type. That lets me look into it a little bit closer to see which additional source types I might need to onboard in order to power my other visualizations, and which visualizations I can also help add to my system based off the data sources that I already have in the system.